Out of all the animals on Earth that we haven't killed off yet, only a few have risen to the status that dogs have. There's just something about these four-footed furry fellows that makes us want to spend thousands of dollars on them and keep them in our home so we feel less lonely. They're one of the most popular pets in the world and have been for hundreds of years, and have many clear benefits over other companions. All dogs on Earth evolved from wolves. Yes, even your dog that gets scared by a doorbell. So how did this animal that could probably kill you if it wanted to, turn into something that would last about 3 seconds in the wild? Dogs came about probably because some human decided that he was going to try to make friends with the wolf who just killed his entire family in front of him. You might think that's a bad idea, and you'd be right, but the atmosphere was probably 90% alcohol back then because humans were doing all sorts of weird stuff, like trying to eat every single plant and animal they saw. So trying to bond with a dangerous predator is pretty standard for them. Somehow, their plan actually worked, and after a bit of selecting the wolves that were least likely to kill them and some breeding, humans ended up with the first dogs to ever exist. Or at least that's what we think happened. All we know for sure is that humans and dogs were being buried together 14,000 years ago. After they've died, of course. The first dogs weren't really the cute furry animals that chase their tail for hours that we have right now, but were basically wolves that decided to help humans because they were being given food every day and would probably eat their owners if they got too hungry. They were mainly used to help people hunt and for protection, and in some places were also used as a food source. I guess early humans couldn't resist eating them too. But in today's world, hunting for food will probably get you sent to a psychiatrist, and we don't really need protection against other predators. If anything, they're the ones who need protection from us. So now dogs just stay at home and protect us from the dark thoughts inside our head instead. Dogs also help us in other ways than just giving us company, like guide dogs, canine dogs, police dogs, rescue dogs during natural disasters, herding dogs for sheep, therapy dogs for patients in hospitals, guard dogs, dogs that know where you're hiding drugs, and we've only got 500 more to go. So basically, dogs are very useful to humans, probably because they're the only animal that's going to listen to our instructions that has more than 3 working brain cells. Dogs also have a few advantages that help them here. Their sense of smell is much better than humans, which is probably why the neighbor's dog keeps trying to kill me whenever I walk home with pizza. This helps them rescue people or find drugs because they can smell them from far away. Dogs are also very loyal, so they'll actually report the criminals to the police instead of just running away with them. So now you might be thinking, how did this apex predator turn into this, and why are there so many dog breeds? Well, it's because someone out there looked at a wolf and thought, this would be really cute if it just had floppy ears, bigger eyes, was a bit smaller, and now you got a beagle. If you were gonna have a dog as a pet, you weren't gonna get one that looks like it's gonna eat your organs when you sleep. So dogs with cuter features were taken and bred, and the cutest dogs from there were taken and bred, and so on until you either ended up with a cute dog or something that probably needs an exorcism. Dogs were also bred for other features like strength or speed or whatever we wanted to use them for. Some people wanted microscopic dogs while others wanted dogs that were bigger than them. So now you had people making a million different types of them. Some that are good ideas and some that probably should have just went back to hell. But with this breeding came a whole bunch of health problems because, as it turns out, breeding your dogs so that their legs are too small to even support themselves is a bad idea. Also, humans in the past weren't exactly experts at genetic modification, considering they still believed that diseases were caused by Satan. So although your pug with its face that looks like it launched itself into a wall might seem like a cute little dog, it's actually always in pain and literally cannot breathe half the time. So if you're gonna get a dog, just get a normal one that isn't a failed science experiment. Now in the wild, wolves and dogs eat raw meat and kill animals. Unfortunately, getting raw meat every day is kinda hard, and killing any animal you see outside is slightly concerning. So dogs at home normally just eat dog food and get meat if their owners can afford it. Dogs can't eat a lot of food that humans can, like chocolate, coffee, garlic, and alcohol, if that wasn't already obvious. If you already have a dog and didn't know this, well, good luck to its survival. Dogs also need obvious things like a place to sleep, exercise, and most importantly, the love of its owner. If you don't have those things already, getting a dog should probably be the least of your concerns. So yeah, that's dogs in a nutshell. A species of animal that we've gotten very close to, and that we've also completely genetically screwed with. Although some of them are halfway dead, they're still man's best friend. Except you, neighbor's dog, you piece of shit.